It's time for the Giz Wiz with man's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1876, recorded March 24th, 2022. Who's outside? On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we got a what the heck is it from Dickie D. Plus, if you take pills, you better watch closely. I have my second to last gadget, even though I said it was my last gadget in the actual video. Plus, your videos! All next on The Giz Wiz!
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now! And here he is, celebrating National Cheesecake Day. Dick DeBartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing great. I think it's Cheese Steak Day.
Oh, you're right.
Cheesecake Day. Cake Day.
I apologize to all the cheesecakes out there.
Yeah, I don't even know what cheese steak is.
What? I love cheesesteak.
Is it a meat thing or
cheesesteaks? It's like Philadelphia cheesesteak sandwich.
Like thin sliced beef. Oh,
yes,
there you go.
Here it is.
I got it.
Yes.
Oh, I've had that.
Oh, so good. I'm gonna have to have one today.
Yeah. Who knew?
Who knew? So how you been this last week, Dickie D?
I've been good. We were talking before the show is that the park started blooming and here the East Coast, it's gonna be in the 20s by tomorrow night and Friday night. Tomorrow night is Friday night. It's ridiculous.
No,
I am so sick of this.
Golly, I feel like we just had hail and sleet and tornadoes like 2 days ago.
Oh
but
my
then
gosh.
The other side of that is wonderful day. And all week it'll be great. There's a small cold front, but it'll just kind of bring the 80s back down to the 60s. It looks, I'm like, please just stay like this for a while. Because I am tired of the cold weather. Got out on my bike today, took the dogs walking. It was just a great day.
Wow. Now, do you have a bike? Oh, you have an electric bike,
I
right?
do. I have a Rover.
Oh my gosh. We had that on the show.
Yes. It's awesome. Love that bike so much.
That is a really trick bike.
Yeah. That's now you sent me this link.
Yeah. You know what? I tell you why. Because
what is this?
I have dozens of stupid websites because on 1&1 you could buy a URL and it came with a free, I think, up to 5-page website. And last week, or a couple of days ago, they sent out a notice saying, in 2 days, all free websites will now be $4 a month. Well, just as a joke, I don't mind spending $20 a week. So I went in and I canceled the websites and kept the names. And then I said, and now I'll go back and I'll just copy the websites off. And I didn't realize that when you cancel them, they disappeared instantly.
That's rude.
Not 3. Yes, it's rude. Because they said starting March 25th, which is tomorrow, they would be $4 a month. So anyway, I remembered the Wayback Machine.
Yeah.
You ever use that?
Yes, I love it. I love it.
And I'm thinking, is the Wayback Machine going to have something as stupid as spearhat.com? And yes, I know. And lo and behold, that's what the link goes to, is spearhat.com.
Spearhat.com. Sharp ideas coming your way. So watch out!
Exactly. And Spearhat is a game where you get a pair of hats with spears on the top.
It seems safe. Yeah.
And the object is to throw fruit at each other and run and see who can spear the fruit. And look at the reviews. We had a bloody good time.
Oh, yeah.
It's a cut above the others. Wow, what a sharp game. I laughed my head off, really off. $59.95 for a pair of 2 hats.
This is great.
Shipping's included, but not handling or postage. And all major credit cards except Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Diners Club, PayPal, and debt, right? Our shipment of 1 hat has been sold out. There's more on the way. Anyway.
I love also shipping isn't included, but not handling. I sometimes feel that
postage.
way with some of the Amazon things I get. It just comes in like a bag, and then everything is just like falls out of this one bag.
Yes.
Could you not?
And they've been, I don't know if you noticed, they've been doing very light cardboard now.
Oh, yeah.
And shipping a lot of things in a paper bag.
Yeah.
Without padding. And it says right on the bag, recycle this with your cardboard.
Yeah. I bought a $200 audio interface. I was very upset that my audio interface went out, by the way. But my audio interface went out, needed to record, bought a $200 audio interface. And that thing came in a brown paper bag with just the box in it. It was like, excuse me, can you have packaged this a bit better, please?
Yeah. I've gotten a coffee pot with the label just on their box.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That upsets me when it's also like maybe an expensive thing that would totally get stolen. And it's just like, you couldn't have gone, people, please. People, please. So yeah, totally agree. Spear hat. How many of these do you have, Dickie D?
Oh, I have spear hat. We'll do another one next week for host chat.
I like that.
We'll do, okay. Because they're actually kind of fun. I'm glad for Wayback Machine because I forgot I had written so many jokes with them. So
yes, yeah.
Now I have a copy, and I assume Wayback Machine is forever, right? I mean,
yeah, it should be. The Internet Archive is who runs that. Unless you go in and say, please delete this.
Yeah, no,
they'll keep it.
I send them $50 a year just because they the same thing happened with my original website. It was with Network Solutions, and I had not updated it in. It ran from like 2006 to like 2012 when I switched over to, I forget who I switched over to, 1&1, I guess. And originally I called the woman, I said, I never update this. And they're telling me it's going to be $200 a year. And she said, oh, pay no attention to that. We'll just knock that down to something reasonable. How's $30 a year?
Whoa!
I said, can I do like 8 years of that? And she said, why not? And so after the 8 years, it happened again. And I called up and said, look, this has not been updated in probably 10 or 12 years. I was just keeping it online. I don't want to pay a few $100. We do not make deals here.
Yeah. Yes.
I said, okay. And 2 weeks later, they said, this is your final warning. Unless you pay this, it'll be gone. And by George, it's gone. But the Wayback Machine has it.
That happened to me as well. I feel like all internet hosting providers for a while, sure. I think my first internet hosting thing I got for 5 years, and I prepaid. And then I did the exact same thing. They wanted me to pay like $30 a month. And where I had been paying like $3 a month.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't like this. And they go, we'll give you $2 a month. And sign me up for 5 years, And then after that, it was like, nope, I'm done. There was no way to chat and like try to get a cheaper price or anything.
I think it's called the retention department. where
Yeah.
if you call up and say, I'm canceling.
They cut that department. That's gone.
Yes, I
they
think
only
they
have
did.
the first-time sales department.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's great.
Anyway, so
yeah,
good.
Love the Internet
thank you,
Archive.
Wayback Machine.
Yeah.
Wayback Machine, we love you. And support you.
And support you. Well, let's jump into some gadgets.
Okay,
shall we?
let's go with a little mini what the heck is it in chat room and Chad. See if you can guess.
Okay.
Here we go.
We weren't going to play Guess the Gadget, but then I thought, well, you know what? Why not?
Why
So,
not?
Dennis, what do you think? This is.
It looks like a food. It looks like some type of. Oh wait. It's an owl. It looks like binoculars that go down instead of
Looks
up.
like an
Or no,
owl
not
face.
an
periscope.
owl face.
I meant.
Okay, chat room, Chad.
It's a periscope to look under stuff, not
Wait, there's
above
more.
stuff. Wait a second. It's obviously owl shaped. I have no idea.
Can opener we're getting from Sims to Rachel.
Huh?
What?
They look animal faces.
An owl clock.
Chat room, anybody?
Those eyes might look like they have LEDs behind them. Like, is it some type of flashlight? Wireless. Oh,
Wireless alarm system.
Wow.
Binoculars.
Okay,
No.
so you
yeah,
know
the
what?
wireless.
Is that why they make them look like animals?
It's supposed to be an owl.
Oh,
I guess the owl is always looking at you. I mean, the only reason I bought it is this is the third system I'm buying. One of them, I dropped the main unit and it broke. Then I bought a second set. That was this one with these are the little remote units for outside. So this I dropped and broke. So I bought a second set. And then during a windstorm, the window box this was in blew down and broke up. And in the morning when I went out, this was gone. So either someone stole it.
And that
or
remote
it
doesn't
was
match
broken
that
and they
unit.
threw it in the
So
trash.
they're
Boo.
both dead.
So I figured out to buy another one. Let me just get something different.
They're
This was-
nicely designed. The
They,
black
they are
ones.
they
The
are
black
nicely
ones, I
designed.
mean,
The
yeah.
thing is, I'm just afraid it's just going to call attention to it.
Maybe.
People are going to go, "Oh, that's so cute. Let me take that home." But it had the best rating of the little guys. So I see already. You know how we hate it when there's a screw to take the battery out? This
Yes.
is even worse. This is full. Well, I see why. Because they don't want. There are the screws. They don't want someone to be able to disable the batteries. See, is this going to match with that? Yeah. Oh, I see. I don't need all this.
So you
would
screw the
screw this
batteries
to the
in, then this
wall.
screws onto that.
Then you would snap this into that. And then actually, this is very clever if you're using it the way that they want. I'm not going to do it right now. Snap that in there. That'll lock the ball in. And you can aim it any way you want. Basically, mine is going to be out in a flower box facing my front door. And the only reason I need it is people steal the New York Times, okay? For years, it didn't happen, and it started happening almost a year ago now, especially on Sunday, because the Sunday New York Times is $6.
It's become like a plague in New York.
It
too,
is a
yeah.
plague in New York. And they could easily solve it, and they did it just for a couple days. They just stamped across the front of the New York Times, subscriber copy in red. Because what was happening is they would steal them and take them to a newsstand and say, you want to buy this for 50 cents? Because the Times is $3, the Daily Times, and the Sunday Times is $6. So they would get some money for it. Now you just go online and just say no paper today and you get instant credit. And also your subscription includes a digital copy. You can just go online and read it online. But that's it. Hopefully this will solve the stealing of the New York Times.
And they just throw it in front of my door.
So we put batteries in this little guy, okay? And we only put 2 screws in. And now we're going to plug this in and see how it works.
So the receiver's AC.
All right, so now...
Whoa! I was not expecting that to play the bongos.
All right, so this has 35
What?
different tunes, okay? I mean, it's a little overkill. And
It's cute though.
you have to wait
yeah.
until the eyes stop. They're kind of fun. I mean, I like the chime.
And there are 4 volumes.
Now, also, there is an interesting thing with it. Evidently, you can pair a lot of these to. You can pair a lot of senses to one of these. I don't like the fact that you have to wait till the eyes stop blinking before you can. Although the thing is, once you set the chime tone that you want, all right, stop blinking.
This blinking thing?
Yes.
We could be
What
all
on
over.
earth?
35 of those. Let your kids.
What child designed the audio?
I don't know.
That is so
Anyway, it ended with let your kid.
funny.
And there even is a voice that says back door, front door. So you can program that particular remote that when it goes off, it lets you hear what door it is that someone walked by.
That's pretty cool.
It's kind of nice. And they said the rain inside there's a little switch, 35 feet, 50 feet. So you can, I put it on 35 feet. Actually, I just turned it on at 2 a.m. when I'm ready to go to bed. And then I shut it off at 7 a.m. when I go out and pick up the paper. And it's just that they're freaking too lazy. I once was there when the woman dropping it off was coming down, and I said, look, here's $10. Just ring 1R because when you leave, someone comes and steals the paper. So she did that for about a month, and I guess she retired. And now, even though I put a sign in the window, ring 1R as you leave newspaper, that has never happened.
Of course, yeah.
So all they throw it in front of my door and leave. And then I was talking to someone across the street who gets the Times and said, yeah, someone told me they were up in the 5th floor and they watched 2 kids walk down the street with a shopping bag and took every New York Times.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So also it's newsstands' fault for
buying them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems weird. This seems like a very elegant and nice gadget. I mean, the sounds are kind of funny and like weird.
Yes. The one that comes with it is fine. It's like a ding dong.
Yeah.
And
but then when you start getting like cartoon,
to get back to that, I have to go through the other 34.
Yeah, that's a little annoying. And then also, I wish that the eyes could get like really bright because I could see just having the eyes only, having it flash at you would be really cool instead with no audio.
Yes.
But they were not bright enough to really notice,
No.
I feel like.
No. And the other thing I like about this is all the units that I have, you saw in that video, when someone goes by it, that blue light flashes. Even though I have 2 light dims on it, you can still see the light behind it flash.
And then they know.
And then they know it went off. The owl, there's a red light in the back of it that no one sees unless you're looking out your window and you can see the back of the owl, but it won't matter because you'll be hearing the alarm. So I do like the idea that there's no signal on the front of this device that tells somebody it's working.
Yeah, that's cool. And I also, the last thing, is that the Amazon page seemed to have like every configuration. They had like 2 sensors or blah, blah, and you could just buy the repeater or whatever. That's pretty cool.
I bought one receiver and 2 transmitters, figuring someone's going to steal one of the owls one day.
Right.
And then I'll have a backup owl. And they come paired.
That's cool.
There's instructions on how to pair new transmiss.
I would have solved your problem with the other one. That's great. That's fantastic. Good gadget. Great gadget.
Okay, and now moving on to this.
Just what I wanted, a package from Amazon. Now I know what this is. This is an LED light strip, and it's something we need to kind of brighten Disneyland up. So come on in, and we'll take a look at this together.
Yeah, I feel like you need some more noise going on. You know, it's just a little too bland.
Well, take a look around first. You can have the
You know, I saw a houseboat like this in the 80s.
I did for about $200.
We do everything
what it cost about $10,000 to do on the houseboat.
So, yeah.
We'll turn the light.
LEDs are amazing.
Yes.
And
but I did not have what's in this box.
Oh. So
RGBIC pickup rhythm lights. We don't have any of those, okay? So we're going to see. All right. So I opened these up already. And they are, and I'll show you what they are. Oh, USB-C, that's good. USB-C. All right.
We like a good USB-C gadget.
Yeah. Oh, this is what we wanted.
Oh, it's working.
Voice, not voice recognition.
I have nothing
but
that responds to voice.
This one's going to go on. Hello. 111. Hey, it's Dick DeBartolo, Mad's Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz, one take theater here at gizwiz.tv. Okay. I don't have any of these. I'll play the Giz Wiz theme because they should go with the music. And then, I'll tell you, I opened these earlier so that I would have something to talk about. And I'll tell you what's good about them and some bad stuff about the music. And recently played, and there we go.
Oh, I'm sorry about the reflection. I didn't even think of that.
They're neat. Okay. And
it's cool that they're battery powered.
Yes.
All right. So then they have other. There's a mode switch here. Oh. I do mode here. And evidently that one stayed in. All right. They're pretty. How many modes? Oh, there's many modes. I guess that's another mode. Oh, okay.
So it does a lot. I think it says eight variable
modes.
modes. And it says on a full charge, they can run 3 hours.
They're cheap. The pair is $16, so they're like $8 each. Now, I'll tell you some really stupid things about these. I was going to return them, and then I thought, for $8 each, I'll just keep them. I like the fact they USB-C charging. When you put them on charge, with all these LED lights, there's no indication that they're charging. You would think they would say, and I wish I had read all the descriptions, because there's another company that uses the 4 bottom bars. Each bar is 25%, so you can tell when it's fully charged. These offer no way to show you how much battery life there is and if it's even charging. So that's stupid. Outside of that, I think they're kind of fun, all right? And I didn't bring them up on the computer. We'll do it with Chad, because I didn't want the light from the computer to destroy the illusion that we created here in Disneyland. That's it. I think I have enough lights now.
Maybe just one more. Just maybe
one
just
more. I may get one that shows you that it's charging or not charging. I mean, that is just so stupid. And the other thing is, as you saw stupid on the screen, it has a picture of the app. And I started reading reviews and saying, there is no app. There is no blue. There's nothing on the device that would let you pair it to anything.
This is, things like similar things have apps. This is that is so weird.
Yeah.
There no Duo Co Script X? Is that an app? Maybe this is the only reference to the app is the Amazon.
Yeah, but the thing is, wouldn't you need something on the device that would say pair?
Go into pairing? You'd think.
Yeah.
You'd think.
Yeah.
This app, it seems so suspect. Duo. I'm looking for it. Duo
Duco Strip X.
Duco Strip X. Okay, does it exist? It does exist.
Okay.
It has
Does it
a
happen
total
to say
of
again?
2 stars.
Oh, okay. Someone told me they tried to download an app and her phone said, "Do not download this app. It's dangerous."
Yeah, I could see that. Here it is. What is this thing? Yeah, I think you're better off just using the physical device.
Exactly.
This app flips the red and the green around.
Wow.
Customer support, please. Terrible app. Don't even bother. I'm reading the headlines of all of these.
Okay.
Yeah. That's crazy. But the gadget itself, we like the physical gadget.
Yeah, no, I do. I let me go into voice.
I'm loving
I do.
that even
a
a thing like this, they probably made this as inexpensive as they could, is switching to USB-C. That gives me hope that everything...
that somewhere down the line...
Yeah.
They would... Well, there we go. All right, yeah. No, I do like the, for $8 each.
Yeah.
There. Very clever.
Now, $8 each. Scooter X has found it.
Oh my gosh.
For $4. Now, it looks like you get 2, but it says 1 piece up there.
Yeah. And also, I don't like the fact that it says USB powered.
Yeah.
You see, because these can be run while they're being charged, or they can run for up to 3 hours.
So that's
any way you go. So
this,
you want...
There you go. Built-in battery on this one for $6.
Oh, there you go. That's more like
And then if you keep going, you get the app over here for $7.
And now how much is it?
Exactly. They have all the things.
Yeah.
And look, this is app powered, but no battery. So you add in both with app and battery. Now it costs $9.
Now
which is what you got.
Amazon.
Yeah, that is the same as Amazon.
Yeah.
So this would be the closest thing for $6, which with the battery and no app, which it seems like the app is kind of crummy anyway.
It's not worth it.
Let's see, shipping $3. So you're back to Amazon again.
Yeah,
you're back to Amazon prices. Yeah. Okay. And it'll take until April 16th. This is March 24th.
Yeah.
For it to arrive. Now, stick to Amazon.
No, I got one. I bought something else on AliExpress, and today I got the thing, and it says, "Good news! You have a delivery date, April 17th." Well, I ordered it March 3rd. So.
Wow.
So April 17th is not that exciting.
I'll do another Alibaba gadget crappy corner in 2 months.
Do it. Because Stuff there is great. I love it.
Okie dokie. That's cool. I like it. And I feel like you could put it, you have LEDs behind you right now. I feel like you could stick them up there.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Cool. I like them too. And just remember a lot of people said they were shocked by because when you see them just standing up in the photo, they look like they're really big. They're actually like about 8 inches long, but that's okay. Okay, a final thing is this here gadget here.
Quickie thing, what does this look like?
It looks like the black box from 2001.
Ooh, that would be this way.
It looks like a
Ooh,
screen
at the
of
end
some
of
flavor.
2001,
It does, doesn't it?
A space,
But it's not.
Odyssey. Or 201 minutes, a space.
It's because it's so
Idiocy
glossy.
that I did for Mad Magazine. Okay, this is a pill box. All right, do you take a lot of pills? All right, so I take 4 pills a day. 2 of them are glucosamine chondroitin. With, MSN. And they're big pills, okay? You know those guys?
I take those, but MSNBC version.
And they
you
just
take the
fit
Showbiz
in
version.
this pill box that I have. And then I take 4 pills. I take 2 of these. I take P-pill, for the prostate. And then the other thing is memory, my memory. Okay.
Can't forget that one.
Working it's like crazy. I remember everything. All right, this is if you take a lot of pills. It's actually kind of nicely worked out.
Oh my God.
Wow!
It looks like
Yes,
when I first saw it, I thought it was a giant keyboard. And I thought, wow, what big numbers on that keyboard. So basically,
Monsworn said it's a
it's taking
pill
a lot of time to
suitcase.
set this up. They are big, deep. And so what you do at the beginning of the week, and as the company says, they lock.
I like that he comes out.
And they
It makes it much
also-
easier to
Yes.
handle.
Stay open. All right.
Also,
so
if
at the
you're going away
beginning
for
of
the
the week,
weekend,
you
just take
do
2.
all
Yeah.
your pills. This is when you take pills morning, noon, and night. This makes it easy. Okay, Sunday morning, Sunday noon, Sunday night, and then if you have pills that you just want to play pills, they can be in the backup bin. All right, and so you can just make up the whole thing for an entire week at one time, and then take them out as you need them. And then if you travel for a long time, just take the whole case. And if you just go away for the weekend, just take the 2 that you need. I think it's pretty neat. It's $20. Okay, it's the weekly 7-day pill box. Only has 30 ratings, and it got a 4 from the 30 people, so that's not many. 4 out of 5. And also while you're there, there's a little movie to watch, and the movie's kind of fun because I won't do it here, but the guy fills the thing all the way up to the top, and then here, take a quick look. All right, he's filling these up all the way to the top. He closes it, so each bin must have like 30 pills in it. He just shows you that it won't open because they lock. And now he's going to show you that the thing. And now it's time to take the pills. He opens it up, takes all the pills.
Oh my God.
He takes all the pills at one time with a glass of water. All right, so that's it. These little guys, they're also on Amazon. You get 2 of these for $10. All right, but the big guy here is $20. That's it. Take your pills with water.
Okay, so now it is on some kind of sale
Oh
because
my
it's under $9.
It is. You said it cost you $20?
Yes,
Something
when
like
I
that.
bought it, it was $19.99, and there was some sort of a discount.
Wow.
But now it's $8. That seems like a great deal
Great deal.
for
look, that's
$8.50.
interesting. 9 of these huge things, 12 small ones, 15, 18. I like that it tells you kind of about how many
Yeah,
of
yes,
each
you
type.
can sort of judge
Yeah.
if what you have is going to fit in it. And then if you want it filled, it's $10,000.
Right. Depending on insurance and good RX on the day.
Yes, it's $10,000 with the copay. It's $8.49.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this seems awesome. This seems great. And if you want the Poppet version, they sell a lot of those.
They do. Yes, they do.
That is an insane price. That seems great. Get it quick, folks.
No, I know a couple of older people who really take a lot of pills and find it very confusing to remember this. Just leave the little thing open once you take it, and then you'll know, okay, 2 of them are open. I took them morning and noon. I must need my night pills.
Yeah, totally. That's great.
A stupid name, Poke Label, for some reason. It's the Poke Label.
I like my Poke Label brand.
Yes, there you go. Yeah.
What else do they make? Oh, look, they make Pokemon labels.
Oh, Pokemon. I guess they like anything with poke in it.
You know, they were in the injection plastic, space.
Business, yes.
And so they just decided to make some pill cases. And they even make Pokemon Poppets. My gosh.
That's so funny.
They have everything.
That's so funny.
Poke labels.
Poke label.
That's great. That's awesome. Okie dokie. Well,
brings us to, ladies and gentlemen.
It's time. Get it? Get that? Anyway.
You don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it?
Okie dokie. I made that crummy joke because this month is all about time gadgets. I recorded this earlier, so let's check it out. Hey, Diggy D, so we are back at it with the last. It's not the last, I lied. Inclusive gadgets, or gadgets that include time in some way. So today, I wanted to test out a thing that I thought would be useful, and that is a shower timer. We're all supposed to take probably shorter showers, so I thought a timer that specifically was meant for the shower would be a great gadget. So this is what I got off of Amazon. You can see from all of the pictures, like, oh my gosh, it's like so focused on shower time. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Well, it came in, and here it is. But I feel a bit bamboozled because it says in big words, kitchen timer.
How
so I'm kind of feel like, come on, I thought I was getting something specifically for the shower. But it does look like it's very kitchen focused. Also, the back, completely unreadable. I believe that is Chinese, but could be some other language. I have no idea. And let's see. So let's open it up. Here is the actual timer. It comes like working, which I think is interesting. There's no like tab to pull out or anything.
Oh yeah, that's
I wonder how many times it went off while it was like in shipping. So it's also, I can see that there's instructions, and chances are I'm not going to be able to read any of it. Oh look, they are in English. The thing is pretty self-explanatory, so there's not really a lot that I feel like I need to know from the instructions, but there is some English side. So let's take a look at it again. So easy to hit would be 10 minutes, 1 minute, or 10 seconds. So let's say I wanted to get in the shower for 5 minutes and 30 seconds. I can hit it 5 times and then add 30 seconds and then hit start, and then it will count down. Once it is stopped or whatever, I can hit stop, reset, and we're back. So let's just listen to see what the alarm actually sounds like once it goes off. So we'll wait here. It does say waterproof right at the bottom. With all there you go. It's not too loud, to be honest. It's a little quiet. But what's funny is with all the instructions and the packaging all being a language that I don't understand, I would not know that from looking at the face. I mean, this looks like a very American product. On the back, there is a small little hole right here if you wanted to like maybe put some type of string through there. There's also looks like a magnet, and looks like I could set this, I could set this down on a surface. Yeah. So it's here inside the shower. I kind of want to see, I was almost wondering if there would be like a 3M, sticky thing, but it doesn't look like there is. Here, let's go ahead and reset that, sorry. And I want to check out this magnet. So let's see here, if I wanted to like, well, that's not magnetic. Oh, I have a screw up here that is magnetic. So it could potentially rest right there if I wanted to. Here's another screw. There we go. So if I really wanted to make that work, I could by using that right there. Now I wanted to test to see, is it actually waterproof? So I guess I could just do this. Turn on the shower. Let's set it for 20 seconds. Start it. Looks like it's not breaking yet. It hasn't broken yet. Get wet. Looks like it's working. And I think I'm getting my foot completely soaked. Okay, here we go. It's working. I would say that is kind of a quiet alarm. I wish that was a little bit louder. Well, if you want to keep track of how much time you're spending in and also I just want to see, oh look, it also has a clock. Is that accurate?
Oh, that helps.
It's not the right time zone, but it's pretty accurate. It also looks like I can count up if I want to. Oh, that's crazy. And we're back to clock, and then, so I can just hit start. Oh, I just realized there's only two functions. There's the clock, and then this. And if I just hit start, it'll count up. But if I start adding time, then it will count down. That's kind of cool, actually. Okay, well, I'm pretty impressed. Other than the sound, the volume of the alarm, that's really the only issue. Other than that, I like it.
No, it's nice. Actually, I found it on Amazon, and it's from, I think, Japan's largest manufacturer of timers.
Oh.
And they made this for the American market.
Oh.
And they also make it in white.
Yeah, they do.
If your bathroom is white.
I had no idea. And reading through the instructions on the back after I opened it up, whoever they got to translate the instructions are good. There's no weird, English type of stuff. All of it seems very, readable and understandable. So all in all, I am actually pretty impressed. And if I'm not using this in the shower, I could also see it's kind of a nice little timer that you could take around in the kitchen as well. Those dual function. And if this is too quiet of an alarm, you can just kind of take it with you. Stick it in your pocket. If you're going to go watch some television while it's on, just take it with you and set it next to you. But yeah, I'm very impressed. Here it is. It's only $18 or $19, I guess, with the change. Good reviews, and I'm happy with it. Seems great. They are using it in the shower to watch all that stuff. So there you go. Impressed.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, just take the word kitchen off.
Yeah. And it's funny. It's only on the packaging. The kitchen timer.
It's only
on the packaging. Not on here. You wouldn't know looking at the actual timer.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool. The only other thing that I could think of to really make this more shower focused is, instead of 3M that I mentioned in the video, is a suction cup. Most everyone
that
has
would have been good.
A tile or surface or glass that you could suction this onto would really be the only extra feature.
Yeah. No, the fact that it's also a clock is a big plus.
Yeah, absolutely. And I kind of like that the count up and count down are all in the same function. If you're just if you're zeroed out, you just hit start and it starts counting up. That is very smart and great. So yeah. Okie dokie. With that, Let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Tom DeSolmo writes, "Hi, Dick and Chad. My first video, but my wife and I have been longtime listeners. I have a gadget that seemed to pique the interest of others, and I thought I would share it with you and the listeners and viewers, and this is it."
Okay.
So today I want to show you a new toy that I picked up. It's called the X-Link Bluetooth. It actually makes it so you can connect your old phones to your cell phone. So you can answer your cell phone through
I
this.
love that.
You can call out of this. The ringers work just like they used to. You can Bluetooth 2 different cell phones into this. The reason I got it is because I have a garage phone on the wall that makes it easier for me when I'm working with greasy hands to answer an old-fashioned phone rather than look for my cell phone.
Ah, that's
So what I'm going to do first is I want to dial out of this and make it ring my wife's phone so that you can see it work, and then I'll actually make it ring so you can actually hear it ring. So first let's dial out.
It's a rotary phone too.
Yes, isn't that a riot? I
That's
bet you
amazing.
some viewers don't even
Realize that's
seen it.
difficult. That's
Yes.
not easy.
Well, he's still dialing.
Just imagine we
That
would
is
have to teach this in school nowadays because the young kids wouldn't even know what to do with it.
And there it goes. You can see her phone's lighting up.
So you can see my phone's working, but it's calling her phone.
And that is awesome.
Now,
I'm already
take
impressed.
her phone and call my phone and see this one ring.
That is so funny.
This was very simple to hook up. It's just a matter of plugging into the wall, plugging into the phone, and Bluetoothing it to your phone. It took me 3 minutes. So that's the end of my video. It's called X-Link BT. This is the BT2, which means that you can do 2 phones at once with it. Have a great day.
That is crazy.
That's great. And Tim is in the chat room. So, Tim, we love this. Well, it's been a long time since we saw someone dial a phone.
You remember
also-
phone numbers? What is
Oh, my
that?
gosh. And also the ring of that phone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It is amazing. Now, I asked Tim if he remember how much he paid. He said he paid $90 on eBay. He said they're plentiful there. There are other brands. Now, I found it on Amazon, but on Amazon, it's also $90, but it's just the one phone. They have the 2-phone version. There it is, the BT2,
Right.
and it's $20. It's $111. But as Tim said, you could check eBay.
Yeah. It is way more expensive than I expected.
Yes, I was surprised too.
Yeah.
But now, where is our buddy Scooter X, who's going to find it for us for $3?
Right. Scooter X, we need to find this on Alibaba now. That is
Oh,
and
Jeff Adam is saying it was the Cell to Jack
Ah.
that I saw at
covered
CES.
this. Yes.
See, I think that's more like $40, but I'm not sure.
Here, let's look it up. I hope that this is it. I'm just clicking around. Cell to Jack, cell phone. See, the thing is I don't know if this will have. Here it is, phone, 5-volt in, 5-volt out. I don't know if this has the same support of like.
Yeah, yes, I know what you mean.
It is cheaper, but like, could you use the rotary? Isn't there a technical term for that? The rotary? I don't remember. Rotor.
Oh, Jeff said he did the Cell to Jack on the Giz Wiz.
Ah.
And
eBay.
Jeff,
Pulse
can
dial.
you-
Thank you.
Pulse dialing.
Yes.
That's it.
I'm not seeing pulse dial written
Yeah.
up on their Amazon page. I'm just doing a find on page.
Yeah.
Um,
We know it works with Bluetooth, Jeff, but we're trying to find out, can you use it with a dial phone?
okay, so here is Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm trying to read this live here.
Yeah.
I run through the Q&A. Does it work with the rotary phones? It worked with my 1928 rotary phone perfectly. Just remember for setup, the rotary equivalent of pound is 11, and for, asterisk is 11, and for pound, it is 12. Can't connect my phone? Can't connect my phone? According to the product information, it should work with a rotary phone. It's returnable, so you can give it a try.
Okay. Oh, I know it's comments are rather recent.
Yeah. Yeah, 2021 and 2022.
Too, yeah.
Huh. That is a lot less expensive. A lot less expensive. $34 instead of, around $100.
Yeah.
Also, I can't tell if that's only when the call comes in or when it goes out.
Yes, I know.
If the call comes in, could it ring a rotary phone? Yes. But if it goes out, I'm not sure if it'll work. And there's a lot of rotary-like phones, too, that aren't quite rotary, that look like rotary, that are digital online.
That dial.
Yeah. That is really cool. And I also, I love that you're using this to solve a problem, which is you got greasy hands, and who wants to pick up your expensive cell phone?
Yeah.
Pick up the rotary phone. That thing can be Lysoled off and perfectly fine. That is awesome. I absolutely love that. So yeah, very cool.
Tim, it's a hit. It's a hit.
It's a hit. That's great. Thanks for sending that in.
And I have your address, Tim, so you will get the April issue of Mad magazine. And Jeff Adam, your magazine will be there tomorrow. I can't believe it takes 4 days for something from here to Jeff. I think is on Long Island or Brooklyn. I don't know. Anyway, so we're looking for more videos. This is great. Okay, so it can be about anything. Something old you have in the attic, you paid $800 for, and now your cell phone does the same thing for free. But you can't throw it out because you spent $800 for it and you loved it at the time. Or something like we had here from Tim, where it is something that is useful to connect to an old technology with a new technology. Anything to do with a gadget. Make a little video. Just make sure we can see the gadget and hear you the way Tim did. Horizontal format. And put it up on YouTube. Click unlisted. And that way only people with the URL will be able to watch it. Send us the URL. Mail at gizwiz.tv. Okay? Mail at gizwiz.tv. And it was great. That was Tim's first video. So why not send in your first video? It's very easy. Mail at gizwiz.tv.
That was great. With that, let's move on to the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters
Now. So Steve C. from Phoenix. And I sent Chad the letter earlier because I didn't quite remember. Subject, tool for Chad's floating top. There's a tool for Chad's floating top to help it float. I have one. It's actually in the base, so you can start it spinning on the base and carefully lift the base until it floats. Take the base away, leaving the top spinning in air. Base has to be leveled by wedges, and the top has to be perfectly balanced. You can make it float by spinning it very fast between your finger and thumb. Hard to do at first. I watched some YouTube videos in order to get it to work. So you said you had one of these, right, Chad?
Yes, and they were, and here's a video from Nerd Rage, kind of showing how they got it to work. Here it is. This is a newer version of what I showed on the show because these legs actually can be screwed up or down to help level the base. And the one I had shims, and the one that they were talking about had shims as well. So there's the top. It needs to be, there's a whole bunch that needs to happen. You need to get the, so you can see the magnets in there. You need to get the base perfectly leveled. You need to get the top perfectly balanced, and then you use this plate here to lift up the top, and so it's like flying off. So he's adding more weight so it doesn't fly off, and then he's adding, or then he's screwing, either side to try to get it just perfect.
Gosh.
And then finally, it will float there. And also, on top of all of that, if you spin the top too hard, and it like goes to the corners or something, it needs to be spun and then stay in the center. Because if it has a ton of like momentum going either way, then that won't work out either. This is like
Get the globe. Get the globe.
Exactly.
Comes with a little plastic spacer that you just take.
Exactly. And this was the new and improved version that was easier over the older version. Let me see if this is, I think this is a video of the older version, who's this from ABC Fun. Let me skip in here. Yeah, here's the older version where you didn't have legs that would like screw and would kind of like, it would help you out with the legs that would screw because it would keep its position and you knew like, oh, maybe just another extra half turn. Instead, this one comes with shims. See these shims on the side?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
And so it was so much more difficult to deal with those shims because, okay, you pull it out, well, it's not a precise situation. To get those shims to be perfect.
This is not good for a boat.
No. Oh, this could not. There's no possible way this could have happened on a boat. And there it goes. It looks really cool when it happens.
Okay.
But yeah. So that was what I was talking about. Very cool that there was a tool or something to get that to work.
And Steve C. has one other comment about the Dust Daddy. Dust Daddy is intended to use for cleaning dust and dirt out of spaces that have many small items that will not be sucked up by the vacuum cleaner hose, but you don't want to take them out for cleaning. So my guess is like if you had like a silverware drawer.
I see, yeah. Or like a Lego tub.
Yeah, it's not strong enough to suck up the Legos, but it would theoretically suck the dust away.
I see.
Anyway, so he likes, in that case, it works.
That's
so Steve, thank you very much. That was a great letter. Steve C. in Phoenix.
Perfect. I want to say a big thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com. Thank you guys so much for your support of the show. If you like the show, please consider giving back over at patreon.com/Giz Wiz, or you can head on over to gizwiz.tv and click on the Patreon tab. There's a big old banner there for you to click. If Patreon's not your thing and you don't want to give via Patreon, but you want to give another way, you can also give via PayPal. Same place on our website, gizwiz.tv. Click on the Patreon tab, and there'll be a PayPal link just under that big old banner. However you give, thank you so much for your support of the show. We really appreciate it. If you're one of the people who supports us, take this moment, warm, fuzzy feeling inside from us to you. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Speaking of gizwiz.tv, that's where you can watch the show live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. And we are live right now. Would you believe it? Obviously, this will be recorded for after the fact, but if you're there live, you can join the chat room, chat along with everybody, hang out, and see it before everybody else does. Brag to all your neighbors. I saw the Giz Wiz before anyone else. There are all the previous episodes on the website as well, and you can subscribe on Apple Podcasts or YouTube if you want to get it delivered electronically to you. Head on over to gizwiz.biz, the Sticky D's website, where he writes up articles about all of the gadgets that we cover on the show. So if you're wondering what the heck was that, or How did that thing work? Or let me get the Amazon link to that thing that they talked about. GizWiz.biz is the place to find all of that. The search on this site is awesome, so just search for the name of the product you're talking about, and you'll find the article. While you're there, play What the Heck Is It? The game show online, the original What the Heck Is It? And this is the gadget, the whole gadget. What is this gadget? Well, this is obvious to me. It is a UFO cookie cutter, and it makes even a little dome and everything on that little UFO cookie. So if you think you know what this is, get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. 6 Mad magazines are up for grabs, signed by Dickie D himself, for correct answers. And also 12 Mad magazines, signed by Dickie D, are up for grabs for incorrect answers. How does that work? Well, it's because we want you to be funny, clever, and hilarious with your answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. That about wraps it up for our show. We'll see you next week.
I'll be here.